keep seeing these popular picks coming. Xayah was not really on my bingo card, but it is Teddy. And yes, the classic ranged Vayne answer to Gnar in the top lane. Casting looks very happy to play it. That was sarcasm.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He looks like he was told to play
the exact opposite.
Yeah, he looks like
Wolf.
He is being told to play a champion that you may not have mastery of into the best top laner in the LCK. This works incredibly well with Lulu. So even though it hasn't found the success that its prio has indicated, people thought it was going to have so far this year of LCK, I do think it is very strong here. The final piece of the puzzle is, I don't think this is a Nivea support, but what Duro will be playing into this Lulu. Blitzcrank with Yunara? I don't think so.
I was thinking about it just because it's Duro, but I don't feel like this is a good angle. Alistair?
This draft here for Gen G feels like a lot of strong picks that don't necessarily work well together or into the enemy team composition. Depending on the placement of your ultimate. As Canyon's going to show up here pre-6.
Uh-oh. Well, Teddy in a lot of trouble. He is just going to get stunned forever and accept his fate. First blood goes over to Canyon with a level 4 gank on the Nocturne. The timing. Yeah.
Rise can impact the map, but...
All right, going in on the mini Gnar is casting, but Canyon is nearby. Both junglers level 5, so kind of an awkward time. It looks like they wanted to fight for the Scuttle Crab for level 6. As casting might just have to flash here as he's getting extremely low. Wants to hold on to it, and he will. And said, oh no, I don't want to do this. And, well.
Oh no.
Trying to set up the play. Gideon is here.
Gets the speed up.
With double buff. Just going to get ulted into the wall. And now Paranoia is coming up. We got a Realm Warp as well. Essentially just Loki trying to say you're not allowed to fight this, trying to take down Canyon. They're not going to be able to, though. He kind of does his job in that manner, but not getting a kill or anything like that can be difficult, but they're going for Teddy. They're going to get the Feather Storm this time. Teddy does react on time for a lot of the members on the Rift in this one. Chovy going to find himself a Rise. Gideon is right there. Now there's a wall, and Loki's like, well, I can't go left. And I certainly don't want to go right. Tries to Realm Warp, and he will get out with the help of the Wild Growth. But Gen G are just running their jungle right now and running them down. Even Gideon going to have to flash out of this one.
Yeah, Degon's trying to say no problemo right now, but...
Duro's here. He's trying to make a play here on the casting, who does have flash. Tries to call the bluff and flash him. But now they've pushed very far. Keen flashes to the bush. I think eventually he just gets rooted and killed. His casting goes in, and Loki picks that one up. Teddy, at least.
It's putting a number on me, Valdez. Yeah. And it's day 2 of this week.
Sometimes that's the way it goes. Namgung does not have flash, and so he's forced to Wild Growth himself, and that's going to mean Loki has to flash away.
Maybe a trap is being set. Duro's on this ward, but Pantheon's coming down. Ult in 6. But guess what? Canyon's already here. He doesn't have Paranoia, but I still don't advise this, bro.
Casting is going to get ulted into the wall. Looked like Keen was very ready for that. Namgung again just kind of has to back away. This is into Mega Gnar. They're trying to take down Keen. But Canyon is here. It does not matter, as Keen is going to go down, and the Rift Herald's going to hit her head on the wall immediately.
They weren't able to play all together there, Gen G, so Keen gets isolated, gets killed by Casting's ult. Phase rush to this.
Well, yeah, he's dead. And he doesn't have flash. Remember, he used it in the top lane, so another nice wall from Chovy.
Yeah, we're walling.
Yeah, casting out walled again. He is stuck against 2 walls, and he has nowhere to go, even as Mbessa. No flash either, so he's just dead. And now we got a Wild Growth on 3 people, but Gideon is alone against 5. So a couple of kills go the way of Gen G as they... That's disgusting.
That's so gross.
That was a crow. What is that?
Another one.
What is that damage? Chovy flashes. He's so dead.
He has egg.
He does have egg, but the rest of the team is a little too low and nobody else is there. So it's going to be the shutdown going to Gideon.
it like basically went from the inside of the wall to push him down. As
oh, they're going in on the Gideon. No flash on him, and yeah, eventually he just dies. I hope Degon is not feeling too melon brawly. Thank you for that one. They're trying to get in on the Ruler now, who's just going to ult away. And now they got Duro in the front line and playing this one front to back. In goes Canyon. A nice ult here from Casting to get into the back line. I say that, but immediately he just dies. So maybe not the best of ults we've ever seen. Follow up from Duro just to die. But the stun does go in onto Gideon, so that's a trade of kills. And now Namgung might be following up here. Lots of damage going in from Chovy, but
not quite able to finish him off. He escaped both times despite the wall. And it turned out a little bit differently. Another wall, by the way.
Yeah.
Using the inhibitor against him as well.
Trying to get on top of Ruler here. Actually, the combo very nice on a Ruler, but the shields come through. They finally do get him. But Chovy is the real threat, I would imagine, as Canyon frontlining. The wall is gigantic again, and Chovy is just tanking everything. They eventually do get on top of him, and Chovy will be forced to flash away. Casting. Oh, he actually gets the kill right before Meganar. That's kind of unfortunate for Keen, and now Chovy's in a bit of trouble. On the run here from Casting, who does get the egg. Canyon flashes the wall, and with the fear and the front line, may have just saved Chovy's life, and Casting is not very long for the world. It's not a clean fight. Usually they are. Here's the Rocket Belt synergy, this time the wall.
Is that the first wall he's missed this game?
Feels like it.
First one we've seen at least front and center.
Well, he went for it very aggressively. We got a Realm Warp this time. That's right on top of Duro. They are trying to isolate Ruler from Chovy, as now Chovy going to put down a wall on the other side, and he does get ulted by Casting. Meanwhile, Ruler takes out Loki, and then Ruler takes out Casting, and Keen is just keeping everybody else busy. So at the end of the day, a lot utilized to try to get on top of Ruler, but then it was Chovy, and it was a little bit split. And now they're trying to get out of here with a bunch of backs. They might be able to do so as Chovy TP'd in to try to end this game, and he might just wall them out.
This is actually just so troll, but it's actually smart, like really actually smart.
Yeah.
But it is also actually very, very funny. All right. I mean, not if you're a bro fan, that's sad.
Oh, here we go again. Rocket Belt and Teddy. Okay, they're going to flash on top of Ruler here. They take him out. But they have not taken out Chovy, which is really the main problem. He gets the GA out of the Pantheon, and then he gets the stun on the other, and Canyon's like, all right, I'll take the kills. That's cool. Does get the kill on a Gideon as well, but Chovy, Casting and Loki have respawned.
Yeah, they're going to have to back away here unless...
No, that wouldn't happen.
Okay.
See, missed his wall right there.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. No, there's still a chance. And this turret, it's trying its best. There's the Rocket Belt. Loki, though, does more damage to Chovy than he does to him. As Gideon goes in alone, and the Paranoia does a very effective job at zoning them. And the Flash Wall this time is very nice. And that's going to get everybody up against the wall. As Casting did at least get in and stop the ult of the Inavia, but it's really just a consolation prize. This Nexus is going to go down, and Gen G, not fooling around this time, do pick up the 2-0 on Hunjin Brion.